What's up, guys? My name is Ashura and I'm back with another video. I have had many requests from all over the world, from people asking me, how do I grow my psychic or empathic abilities? Where do I start? What do I do? How do I know um, what it is I'm supposed to be doing here, and how do I start doing it? So I might possibly give you some of my suggestions that helped me on my journey. Okay, so the very first piece of advice I'd give you is to get a tool, a visual tool that's going to help you start opening your mind's eye. For me, it was my tarot deck, and my tarot deck came to me many years ago. This is my tarot deck. This tarot deck came to me many years ago when I was staying in the city, and someone, just a very strange, actually a stranger gave it to me. Someone I knew for one day gave me this tarot deck and said that I would use it one day. And for a long time I didn't use it. But when I started becoming, as I grew older, when I started becoming aware of my abilities, I was drawn towards this deck. So each and every one I speak to, when they come to me for spiritual guidance on where to get started, I encourage them to get the tarot deck. Now, some of you might not kind of be in tune with wanting to get a deck. It might not be your vibration. Then get a pendulum. Otherwise, become very involved in meditation or study numerology. You know, all these spirit sciences, they all connect somehow, so it does not really matter where you start. My advice to you is to start with a tarot deck, because that is what I did. So when I was younger, I used to dream a lot, and I got premonitions through my dreams. But of course, as I grew older, I started keeping dream journals and realizing that, you know, these dreams required some kind of interpretation. And I read a lot, but none of what I was reading was resonating with me. And over the years, it wasn't long, a period of 2 or 3 years, I could connect my own meanings to the symbols in my dreams. For example, I know when I dream of a rough ocean that trouble's coming my way. If I dream that a big wave is knocking me off my feet, means that I better get ready, because I'm going to get, something's going to sweep me off my feet and knock me down. So yes, so the rough ocean means trouble. When I dream of a cat, I know that somewhere along the line, someone sneaky or a thief is going to come into my life, or, you know, something like that. So I've put my own interpretations on my dream symbology, and so it's been very good in that way for me. And for those of you who do dream, I would encourage you to do that. Keep a dream journal. You know, when it started with a dream thing. When I was younger, I dreamed of my teeth falling out, and I could not find a proper interpretation for that. And one day the thought just hit me. I thought, okay, if I were to lose my teeth, how would I feel in real life? And I thought, well, firstly, I would be embarrassed, I would be shy, I'd have a feeling of humiliation. So yes, I mean, your face is your beauty. And so I thought, okay, well, I dreamt that my teeth fell out. Then, not long after that, I did have quite an embarrassing experience, you know, I'm not proud of it, when we are younger, we grow up and we learn all these tough lessons. But anyway, I also connected dreaming of my back teeth to death. So if my back painful teeth fell out in a dream, then I knew someone was going to die. So not to get off the subject, that is how I did my own dream symbology. Okay, so that is why it is going to be important for you no matter what you do. If you are get premonitions through dreams, if you connect with numbers as a numerologist, if you are, if you get involved with meditations, remember all these things connect. I use an entire set of tools. I read the tarot. I'm also a psychic. I'm also a healer. And then, of course, I also do numerology, dream analysis. So by now, I have accumulated all this knowledge because I had a starting point, and that starting point was tarot. Um, so I would encourage you, if you connect with the tarot, to get yourself a tarot deck, and not any deck. Start with the Rider Waite deck, because that is one of the oldest decks in the world, and that deck contains symbology that is, it comes from. It connects in the old era and the new era, and the symbology in the Rider Waite deck is very important. So what the tarot did for me was, not only could I read the cards, because you know how the tarot looks. This is the tarot. Not only could I read my cards, but when I had my cards down in front of me as time passed by, because it's such a mental exercise, you are constantly, your mind is working. Your third eye starts opening. Well, of course, I did meditations and things to get some control over my third eye. But once I got involved with meditation and I got my third eye balanced, when I read the tarot, I realized that I was receiving messages through a channel that was clarifying the tarot. And that is why when I read my tarot cards, I can tell people, oh, wait a minute, you're having an affair. Or I see there's some children involved here. Or watch out, there's an accident coming. Or, you might not be going on that date because there'll be car trouble. So with with opening your gifts or being a psychic or an empath, you will need to develop mentally and emotionally. And there's a mountain of material available for you on the internet. If you are going to do it yourself, if you're going to self-develop, because mostly I had some good mentors in my life, because, as you embark on this journey, you attract the people towards you that are going to help you and enlighten you or share the enlightenment with you. I would also recommend meditation. You will have to open your third eye. Third eye opening is unique for everyone. When my third eye opened, I had blocked ears for about a week, maybe a week to 10 days. But once that happens, you have to keep it open. You have got to do exercises. You've got to constantly practice, whether you're doing your swinging your pendulum or reading your tarot or trying to connect to someone intuitively. If you are an empath, okay, I want you to visualize yourself as this vessel, and each one of your faculties that have been given to you is like a receptor, because that's what it is. Your touch, your hearing, your sight, your smell, everything. It just focus on your receptors. See it as receptors, okay? And when you are reading someone, empaths, a lot of you, because I'm an empath as well, so I'm speaking from my own personal experience. What happens is you become overwhelmed with the feelings that you are receiving from the other person. And so you have to be super prepared. You have to be prepared for that feeling in some way. And you have to, before you leave home and before you come into contact with other people, you have to consciously put a protection around your aura. So what I do is I start every day with a basic sage. I take my sage bundle and I light it up, and I ask my guides and ancestors and angels to put a protection around me, that anyone that I encounter today will that needs help, I'll be able to feel the energy, but the energy won't be transferred to me to linger, that my aura is protected. And so yes, that is very important. Do not be an open source. Do not be a sponge. You know, you don't have to be a proverbial sponge. So once you start with your tarot, or you take your first step and you get involved with your first thing, whether it be tarot, numerology, meditation, you carry on learning. You go to the next thing. So for me, it was tarot. And then it was a meditation with my third eye. I had some amazing experiences with meditation, so I really connected with that. Numerology was the next thing. And as I started learning, I became more confident in my readings. And what I did was, the internet is a wonderful thing. Because if you have your smartphone, you have your computer, you have internet access, you have got access to millions and millions and millions of people who need your help. There are groups that you can go and join. There are lots of people that would offer up their pictures, or connect with you so you can practice as a reader. I personally did not read for family because, this is some places in the world, this is still a taboo subject. People think this is the dark arts. It's not the dark arts. They think, that somehow this is connected to religion. And so family is judgmental. People have very traditional values. So what I did was I went on my own journey. I chose to connect with very close friends, with some people in my community, but I left my family straight out of it. And that's that. The thing is, and I've read on the thread that I posted on a group yesterday, someone commented and said, I don't know what my family is going to think if they find out that I'm a psychic. And, really, you have got to put those judgments to the back. What other people think of you is none of your business. Do not be detracted or distracted from what other people think of you. You carry on gaining your knowledge. As you gain your knowledge, you are going to meet the people that are going to, take you to the next step, and then the next step. So what I did was I opened myself a Facebook page, and I started posting my rantings there. I recorded videos, I did live readings, and that's how I grew popular. And it's quite bizarre how my brand has taken off in the United States. And I'm sitting here in a little town in South Africa, and I really don't almost have time to do readings for the local people around here, because you know what? I have learned that my connection at a distance is at its best. I love helping strangers, people I don't know. They come to me for help and they move on, and I hear from them down the line and they say, just that one moment with you sorted me out. So you have to take the first step in your own learning. Stop worrying about what people's going to think of you. There'll always be someone that's going to have, have a terrible judgment of you, have something to say. And you know what? Let them say it. You face forward. You carry on with what you are doing. And the universe will provide the people to come and take you to the next step. That's why you have spirit guides. Your guides guide you, and that's literally what happened to me. So you have to decide, how do you connect with things? I connect with numbers. I connect with number vibration. I connect with feeling. And I have a very photographic mind. So for me, when I'm doing a psychic reading for someone, I can literally see pictures go past in my mind's eye, like a slideshow. And so once you've identified what you connect with, or how you connect, some people connect with music, other people connect with poetry, other people connect with touch. Figure out what it is you are good at and start somewhere, and you will be pulled in the direction that you're supposed to go. If you have any questions, feel welcome to send me an email at Ashuraenergyhealing@gmail.com. I will post my email address in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck on your journey.